go, and for all the little junior deacons that was my age and to about 15 years old, we all used to go, and they had these, the water jars that people put their change in. Well, they had these water jars with all our names on it, and every week when we came there, we had to drop money in the jar, and we would drop whatever change we had in the jar, and at the end of the year, the jar was so filled up, man, I couldn't believe it. So we can't say that we can't do it. We can do it.
No, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it.
Anybody.
You gotta be motivated, and you gotta have a drive, and you gotta have a mindset that, listen, I'm going to make this happen.
Mm-hmm. And we all know it takes money to make
money. Yes, it does.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're not working a 9 to 5,
yeah,
like me,
yeah,
let's make sure you got something backed up or a backup, like me.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could just say, well, I could just go into that, and I could live off of that for this amount of time until I, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a thinker, man. I think ahead of time. I'm the type of person I think ahead of time.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? So I'm always prepared for certain things when it comes to stuff like that, And in this game, we know it's going to take money to make money.
Yeah,
and if you got a 9 to 5, $20 a day, $20 a paycheck for the whole year, I'm telling you, by the end of the year, you go back to your stash and you're going to realize, you're going to be surprised on what you saved up.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I think ahead of time, because like I said, the Mosley Red Corporation was thought about 10 years ago, and I had this thought of how I'm gonna set it up, how I was gonna have the divisions, the subdivisions, and everything. It was gonna be done a different way back then, but still I had the platform of how I want it done. Mm-hmm. And 10 years later, here we are. So Mosley Red Corporation, along with the rail stations and everything, is and South Block Gym Entertainment. It's like that's what I've been I had in my head 10 years ago, and now it's coming to pass. Now it's coming to pass, So yeah, then you got to think ahead. If you got to use your front of your head. Don't go in the don't lip off the middle, or the back. I heard of it, and also know about history. Also try to teach about yourself about history, even if it's not about political history or something like that. It could be about the music business, about the history of the music business. I know a lot of things that happened back in those days that is one of the reasons why I have a platform where I know how to stay away from this or stay away from that, and not to be snaked around by certain people in the music industry, because of what I read in the past. I want history has history lessons. And and so when I hear people saying, "Well, I don't try to go in the past. I try to live for the future, for now," that's the problem right there. You always got to live for. You always got to look at the past, and then also think about the future. You just can't just live in the present and that's it, because that's when you're gonna get lost. That's when everything's gonna get messed up in your life. So always got to think about the past, so therefore your future won't be messed up when it comes to things like the music industry. If you're artists out there, or just business, if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, or anybody out there who's just trying to live life without the headaches, just go out there and teach yourself about history, and also learn to have a future.
Artists, please make sure you have your BMI and your ASCAP.
Yeah, very important.
BMI or ASCAP is very important in this music industry.
Yeah, and copyrights.
And make sure you have your copyrights. That's
Definitely.
right. Make sure you have certain things copywritten. So some of your songs copywritten. We send it up state to Albany or something like that.
No. You send it to the Washington D.C.
Washington, okay.
Copyright office in Washington D.C. and they'll take care of that for a fee. I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat it. There is a fee involved, but the bottom line is it's worth it, because you got to make sure that
protecting
you cover
your stuff,
protecting the music that you got, or in sound recordings too. If you're not signed to a major label or something like that, and you own it. You got to protect that too. So copyright is very important. BMI and ASCAP is very important, because that's performing artist royalties that you get paid if the song get played on the radio or something like that, or
even if you do a show and that place is affiliated with BMI or ASCAP,
yep.
They got to pay BMI and ASCAP, and you get paid.
Yep, you get paid.
Yep,
so, for being the songwriter or the publisher of that song.
That's right.
So yeah, definitely. And one other thing, to your artists out there who who are looking to sign to a major label, stay away from 360 deals, please. Don't play yourself. Mm-hmm. 360 deals is basically it's like a record label and management put together as one. Don't do that. I believe that a record company should be separate should have a separate plateau from management. If you're running a company that can do both management and have a record companies, that's different. But make sure those contracts if they're gonna have you under that type of model where you under management and under management code on is that you have two separate contracts. Do not do the 360 deal. 360 deal is basically like they own, not only do they put out have the rights to your music, but also they have rights to everything you make outside of the music industry, merchandise, all everything. That's something that management supposed to have a percentage of that not a record company, unless the record company got its own management division. You don't supposed to like Rock Nation. It don't supposed to be like that. Do not take 360 deals. Keep yourself from headaches, and make sure that each part of your business is organized to the point where you have one contract with a record company, you have another contract with a management company, you have another contract with a production company. If you want to have other producers outside the record company producing your tracks, do not play around with the 360 deal. Please don't.
We're gonna get into some more music until Young T call, if he calls. This is 109.1 The View Radio.
My homies left their blood on the cold concrete, along with empty shells. All is not well. The rest of my friends are blowing in the wind. Feel my pain. Tears fall on the paper when I'm writing. My verses strike like lightning. I guess you could say this is Zeus rhyming. Niggas in the streets asking, did I stop flowing? My reply, seen too many caskets to dead this rap shit. I don't need a ghostwriter. Already got multiple spirits sitting with me. I get high when I'm low. Still ain't reached my altitude. Off we go again. Are you with me on this quest? I can't help to look to the sky, wondering why so many unsolved homicides. I can't lie, I cried like a baby when my homie died. So my verses will be recited. Looking in the sky, I just wanna fly so as high. My wings will take me. My wings will take me. My wings will take me. Looking in the sky, I just wanna fly so as high. My wings will take me. My wings will take me. I couldn't take the trip to heaven, that's why I take flights to get as high as I can get the Margaret. I'm that new thing on the market, like a marksman, I got my target. I guess you could say I'm shooting off at the mouth, trying to kill the game. I'm not playing, I'm coaching. I got so much pain in my heart, you can hear it in my flow. Like the Niagara River, I just flow with so much emotion. If you want something bad enough, you'll get it. Question is, are you ready for it? The red carpet, bright lights. What I bring is something you can feel. You feel me? I'm out this world, my vocals are so heavenly. Make you get up out your seat like you felt the Holy Ghost. But I ain't preaching. Yeah, y'all should really listen. Blow fly, you know what I'm saying? Looking in the sky, I just wanna fly so as high. My wings will take me. My wings will take me. My wings will take me. Looking in the sky, I just wanna fly so as high. My wings will take me. My wings will take me. The honesty in my music left the door open for anybody to judge me. When I picked up the phone to call T, never expected him to say he could die in less than a week. I admit I got dreams, just scared to see what the future holds. To taste that milk and honey, I wanna be the biggest in the game, even though it might bring pain. I wanna be a legend in the game. Where should I begin? Okay, let me reintroduce myself. I'm in. Looking in the sky, I just wanna fly so as high. My wings will take me. My wings will take me. My wings will take me. Looking in the sky, I just wanna fly so as high. My wings will take me. My wings will take me.
here. Vince brought the heat, baby, grip your cup. Cause we ain't stepping on the floor till the DJ turn it up. Go and put that stank on this beat. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't lifting me up. Go and put that stank on this beat. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't lifting me up. You having fun yet, mom? Well, you should be. Ain't nobody tell you to show up with the cheap weed. Don't wanna sweat it out, need it for next week. Here's a 20, keep the penny and the receipt. 1999 was a good year. For the same amount, I could get her good hair. Again, pick your poison. Put the heat, baby, grip your cup. Cause we ain't stepping on the floor till the DJ turn it up. Go and put that stank on this beat. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't lifting me up. Go and put that stank on this beat. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't lifting me up. You having fun yet, mom? Well, you should be. Ain't nobody tell you to show up with the cheap weed. Don't wanna sweat it out, need it for next week. Here's a 20, keep the penny and the receipt. 1999 was a good year. For the same amount, I could get her good hair. Again, pick your poison. It ain't nothing but pretty boys making noise in here. Yeah. Go and put that stank on this beat. Yeah. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't lifting me up. Go and put that stank on this beat. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't lifting me up. We in the VIP, but not the type to let the lanes get in, cause it's late at night. Chill. We in the VIP. Correction, I own a VIP's erection. Get up and don't go to the bathroom. You got a powder your nose, who knows what you're into. I brought security, and yeah, they got a dance too. Standing next to me all buff, trying to look cute. Move with that stank on this beat. Move. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't lifting me up. Go and put that stank on this beat. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't lifting me up. You ain't living it up. You ain't living it up. You ain't moving that stank on it. Oh, yeah. You ain't living it up. You ain't living it up. Put that stank on it. You ain't living it up. Go and put that stank on this beat. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't living it up. Go and put that stank on this beat. Back away from the wall. If you ain't sweating, you ain't dancing. If you ain't sipping, you ain't living it up. You ain't living it up. Later for that two-step. Move. Watch this. Bubble on deck. Bubble on deck. Move.
Hey, it's the best Pepsi.
Niggas be hating when I roll up. Diamonds wake 'em up like Folgers. My whip, Dunkin'. Cause I'm out here doing donuts. Like, I'm ill. Compared to us, we kill. You probably won't get this line, but I'm getting to the paper like a mill. Get the paper mill. Fuck it. We stuntin'. I'm fucking your bitch when you call her on the phone. She say she ain't doing nothing. I got that swap mafia all in my whip. No acne, but bumpin'. I'm the shit, you fly. I guess that's why you be bugging. Get the fuck off my case. I'll fuck around to catch a case. That gonna turn them religious. I make the hardest nigga wanna pray. Hold up, wait. Do you know what's at stake? Like Notorious B.I.G. Niggas better have faith.
Amen.
Faith. Going out,